Welcome to our third podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dang, 3 of them already?
Yeah, 3 of them. Boy.
I'm always the odd one out on this one. I'm always on the uneven one. Seriously, I am. I think my first video was.
Your first video with us was like the 5th one, I think.
Yeah, see,
right?
an uneven number right there. See, look, 5, now it's 3. Like, what the? I might have some bad luck on this one.
Maybe, who knows? I mean, hey, if you come up with another idea, then you'd probably be the first one on that one.
That's true.
It's still an uneven number.
But yeah, I'm still in maybe, I don't know. I'll figure it out one day.
Hopefully.
I'll be like the second person, be like, let's do this.
Alright.
You pressed record, right?
Yeah, I pushed record. Hopefully.
Just double check.
Oh, fuck it. If we didn't, then we're just chit-chatting for fun. Right, guys?
You better find out. You better
look at it.
Just look at it.
Maybe. Possibly. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Okay, good. Good. Get got good.
Get it got it good.
Get good.
Get it Okay. So, now time to get serious. So, today we are talking about Marvel movies. Yay. Not really.
So serious, guys. We need to listen up and pay attention. I better see you taking notes, okay?
Yeah, we
get
better.
graded after this.
You do. They can't really. You're not really gonna see them.
No, dude, we're gonna look through like their phones and see them actually writing it down, even their desktops. Like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, we are the government.
The government.
We are. Why do you think they call us the Fugly Show? We are the
true.
government.
I mean,
because we fugly.
Same for the government.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, so we're not really going to focus on the Marvel comics, so just the movies.
Because nobody's got time to read comics.
That's true.
I think the only bookstore that actually has comics.
Ain't nobody got time to read in general.
Dragon's Keep down in Provo?
What?
Yeah, Dragon's Keep in Provo literally got comics. I used to go there.
Really?
Yeah, I just go there all the time and buy comics.
Huh.
When I was bored, so...
The more you know.
But I mean, like, I got one where it's like Spider-Man dies and whatnot. And, like, Captain America's in it. I was like,
Spoiler
alert. Yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yes, so
If
before we
you
begin
don't
this...
know that, then I don't know what's wrong with you.
So yeah, before we begin this, just slap a big spoiler on the screen.
If you don't want anything spoiled...
Then if you want to be spoiled, then sure, watch this. But if you don't want to be spoiled, then... Fuck you. Sorry, you've gone too far.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a little rude. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Come back after you've watched all the Marvel movies, including Black Panther,
and Thor Ragnarok.
Since that's now on video.
It is now on video and whatnot. But I mean, who knows? Like, it took me a while to watch it.
I'm an hour into it, so
pretty much, yeah. So spoilers for you.
Yeah.
Well. But I mean, you're probably gonna forget about it and watch it the whole thing anyway.
I'll probably just watch it again.
Yeah, it's really good. Anywho,
so
we're gonna talk.
Each other. He's a friend from work.
You're making me look like an idiot. And I told them that we were friends.
Look, he like gets up and he like tries walking. He's like, "Oh hey, where you going?" He's like smacking him across.
Yes,
like,
that's how it feels. Hold still, or this is gonna hurt.
I love that Stanley.
I mean, due to the fact this is Stanley's in like every Marvel movie, and it's great.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I read somewhere that I forgot what the name is. Pretty much, he's like the Lord or whatever. Like he's like the
people that he talks to on the planet on that like moon looking thing. In Guardians 2, when they're like zooming past everything, and he's like, "Fellows, wait! Like, how am I supposed to get back?" Yeah, he's a guardian.
Yeah,
that's what he is, which is kind of cool. I mean,
Stanley in his 90s.
Stanley's probably gonna die here pretty soon.
Sadly, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, I think.
Well, I mean, I saw that he's getting better.
Not gonna
motherfucker. But I mean, he is getting better from his pneumonia. I think it is. Yeah.
Oh, he has pneumonia?
Pneumonia.
He did.
I didn't know
I
that.
saw a video and yeah, he's getting better. So.
I mean,
Excelsior.
every time he came to Comic-Con, he's got to like cancel because of his health. And
I mean, that was the past week, like last year or so, right?
last year was Dick Van Dyke, and that line was. You think that line was bad at like waiting for food?
When we went to the Sunday night game.
Yeah, Real saw that game.
Oh,
Dude, it was like.
Oh,
and then you had Mary Poppins, y'all. There too, so it didn't help that.
Mary Poppins, y'all!
Yeah, so, I mean...
So what do you guys think is going to come up in the next Infinite War?
Well,
Avengers?
off the video I watched, there's supposed to be like 68 members.
Yeah.
Just for Infinity Wars, and they haven't even announced who's all going to be in it.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of hoping they don't, because I kind of want like a big old surprise.
Yeah, obviously.
You know.
Plus, I mean, even if they do, I'm just going to like skip over like, nope.
I mean, obviously, we do know that, you know, there's Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk,
obviously.
Black Widow, Hawkeye, Black Panther, Bucky, you know.
I mean, also, well, I mean, the thing is that at the end of Ragnarok,
Spoilers.
like at the very, very end, if you watch the after credits, not the very, very, very end, but like, you know, like there's like little, before the actual credits begin, you know, they have like a little video.
Yeah.
So that it has them flying in space, and the Hulk is on there. I can't remember if he's back to Banner or not. But anyway, and then Thor is on the ship, and he's like pretty much running the whole thing. Loki is on there as well.
Of course, Loki's on there.
Of course. But they come across this ginormous ship, and then
it's Guardians.
It's probably, yeah, who knows? But I mean, also, like, who knows? Like, they probably like have like a giant war in space, or it is, you know, the Guardians of the Galaxy. You know them. They hop in the ship, and that's when you see the trailer.
I mean, I didn't even know Thanos had children either. I mean,
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I mean, they're in the movie too. I mean, big spoiler on that one. I was going to spoil that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Thanos after Infinity Stones, or whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm. But well, which one is it that he says those are my kids or whatever? I don't remember.
Which one?
That where Thanos says like, "Oh, my kids." Da, 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 da.
I don't know. I mean, granted, I think a big factor for them would be, you know, them going after Infinity Stones.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, I mean that's what pretty much this whole, like, ever since they first showed Thanos, that's pretty much what it's been about the whole time, is him trying to go after the Infinity Stones. Obviously, they didn't show it on like at all.
Obviously, he's already got 2 off the trailer, so...
Yeah. And then I think I saw a 3rd one on there as well, and he just needs the other one, because I think he gets the 3rd one from, what's his name?
Vision?
Yes, Vision.
Yeah,
Because if you see in the trailer also, he's just a normal person.
But Loki takes that one.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, if you look closely, it's Loki's staff that's taking the Infinity Stone out, and technically that Infinity Stone is what created Ultron.
Oh, that is true. So yeah, maybe I could be wrong, or maybe Thanos like beat the shit out of Loki and got that one. But
no, because he's like pretty. He's like loyal to
the Avengers and whatnot.
No, Loki's got to be like loyal to Thanos.
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of seems like he does his own thing, you know. But obviously, yeah, I'm sure he is on Thanos' side. So yeah, he could just give it to him, like, here, fuck it, whatever, like destroy Earth,
destroy Earth,
destroy all the planets. I don't care here. And so yeah, also I'm really excited. So you guys saw the first Ant-Man, obviously, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
the hesitation is real.
Did you?
I'm super excited for the Ant-Man and the Wasp. That one's going to be really, really good.
Okay, so there's the Space Stone. That one was in
Okay, cool.
the Captain. That was in Thor, Captain America, and the Avengers.
Uh-huh.
So that's the one that's in Loki's staff
Oh,
or scepter.
okay. Yeah, his scepter, yeah.
Then you have the Mind Stone.
My stone. It's mine.
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 Those are
Mine. Mine.
That one's also in the Avengers, the Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, and Civil War.
Which one? The mine.
The Mind
Mine.
Stone.
Mine. Dang.
Reality Stone. That one's in the Dark World. That's the like weird liquid one.
Yeah, that's the one that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
I'm
that
trying to
one.
think of. Isn't that one also in Ragnarok? Like at the beginning?
No.
Like that's like captured or something like that?
No.
No?
No. Then you have the Power Stone, which is in the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the
Mhm.
one that they hold together. The Time Stone, obviously,
Doctor
Strange.
Yeah.
And then the Soul Stone is the orange one, and we don't know.
Where that one is. Motherfucker. Okay, sorry, I just dropped my phone. Everything's fine.
Give me that light, boy.
There's another thing. Obviously you can't see, but we're just kind of goofing around with the lights we have. It's getting lit up in here.
I'm getting the tan.
Marky's got a photo shoot in a couple days. So
Yeah.
It's for People
for-
magazine.
for
With
little
Ellen
boys.
DeGeneres.
For what?
With Ellen DeGeneres.
What'd you say? Little boys magazines. People who have like foot fetish too.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Little boys. And their foot fetish.
Anyway. But yeah, so I'm really excited for the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie.
Especially at the end of Ant-Man, dude. Just like
Mhm.
introduction to the Wasp.
Yeah, like after I saw him, like, dude, I can't wait for the movie. Like, it was so good.
And the trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp looked,
It looked really, really good. I like the part where he like throws like one of the Pez dispenser things. He like makes it all big and like hits the guy on the motorcycle.
Yeah, it was like weird. I was like, what the?
I also like the part where she's like beating up the bad guys, and then I forgot his name. The Ant-Man. What's his name? I don't remember.
I can't remember.
But anyway,
Scott.
Paul Rudd.
Scott.
Oh, Scott.
Scott.
So Scott like looks over. And he's like, oh, so did you not have like flying powers when you built hers?
You didn't have wings for me?
Yeah, you didn't have wings for me?
Or, she's got blasters. So I'm assuming you didn't have all of this technology when you made mine? No, I did.
No, I did.
You are the man beneath my wings.
Anyway. So I'm like really excited for that one. What about you, Sparky? What do you think?
I'm so excited.
Okay, anyway.
I just can't hide it.
And also
I know.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna hit you with this light.
Do it, you won't.
I already have a light.
I'll throw a battery at you.
Throw a battery. Chick.
What the?
Anyway. So also they're now introducing
What the?
Captain Marvel in it as well.
Break it.
No, I was like,
Boy.
boy.
You're like, boy.
Oh, I did break it.
What did you say, Chandler?
Wow, thanks for listening, guys. So they are introducing Captain Marvel
Which will come out 2019.
2019, next year.
So I wonder if that will come out after Part 2 of Infinity Wars.
So Infinite War comes out later on this year, I think.
April next month.
April, yeah. Oh,
It's Part
damn.
1. Yeah, they moved it up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks
And
for
then-
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, and then Part 2 will probably come out at the same time. Because I think they were both scheduled in May
Mm-hmm.
to come out.
And then Ant-Man and Wasp, that one is going to come out in July. So then the next one after that is going to be in 2019, and like around March. Who's gonna be Captain
I heard the
Marvel.
only reason why they moved up Infinity Wars is so they're not competing with Deadpool, because Deadpool will come out later that month too.
Oh, that's true.
Because that's in May, that will be May 18th, and Infinity Wars was supposed to be May 6th.
I think so.
Was it May
Yeah.
6th?
Sometime in May.
Yeah, it was like sometime in May, but
Mm-hmm.
I heard it was because they didn't want to interfere with Deadpool 2, because everybody knows that everybody's
That-
been waiting for Deadpool 2 for a
Yeah.
while. I wonder if Stanley's gonna make a cameo in Infinity Wars.
I'm sure he did a lot of the cameos already. Because I mean, yeah, sure, his health has been bad for a while, but I'm sure he's already done like almost all the cameos
to
in all the movies since they
CGI, like they did with
Paul Walker,
Carrie Fisher. That one was terrible too.
Carrie
but-
Fisher. Oh God.
And
Also, the guy.
What about Carrie Fisher?
the one in Rogue One, that was terrible. I didn't like the
I
CGI.
don't remember his name.
Really, I thought it was good.
Well, I mean, like the Darth Vader's. I forgot his name. I don't remember his name, but pretty much like the guy that is like the senator for the Death Star or something like that.
Oh, Palpatine.
I don't think it's Palpatine. But anyway,
It was
like they did a really good CGI on him, but then the other
Oh,
one,
Tarkin.
Tarkin, yeah,
General
Only
Tarkin.
fire.
General. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry, I just had a.
I was like, Rinnick?
I just had a moment. But
The
anyway,
old guy that wears the gray uniform.
yes, there you
You-
go. We could have
you-
just said that.
You may fire when ready. That's my impression of him.
Don't choke on your aspirations.
Director.
Do
Nick.
not choke on your aspiration.
Aspirations.
What?
Because you suck. Because you're a faggot. Anyway, so yeah, they're introducing Captain Marvel, and that would be sweet. I didn't really know who she was until they announced it. Then obviously I did my homework about her. I'm like, that is cool.
That's a lie. He made me look it up before we
No.
did this.
No.
I have it on my phone.
Don't listen. He's lying.
Shut up.
And then apparently there's going to be Infinite War Part 1 and Part 2. 2018 and 2019.
Part 1 will come out in April,
Mm-hmm.
and Part 2 will probably end up in April, if not May.
May.
My birthday month.
It might be May, because I don't think they'll have anything coming out in May.
That's true. I mean, the website
That's
I'm looking at
serious.
this on.
Actually,
It's-
the more I think about it, maybe they'll introduce like half the people for like Part 1, like
and then the
out of
rest
the
of the half.
68 and whatnot, and then they'll come out with Captain Marvel before Part 2 comes out and whatnot. Because we got our introduction to Black Panther, and we know a little bit more about Black Panther, and we know that the
Why are you singing? Stop. We're trying to talk.
what's the stuff that they use on the planet?
Fuck, I don't remember what it is.
Anyways, that stuff is actually what Captain America's ship's made out of.
Oh, the vibranium.
Yeah,
or something.
vibranium.
Yeah. That pretty much all of Wakanda has. I mean, if you look at the trailer, that's what's on his wrists. You know, his weird like little shields that he has because
Yeah.
he went to Wakanda. Wakanda.
okay.
With Bucky, and then at the end of Black Panther, you know, Bucky's there. And I think he doesn't have his arm at that point. I don't remember. But if you look at like the pictures they have for, I think it's People magazine. I don't remember which one for the new Avengers movie that's they're coming out with.
Fuck.
For the new Avengers movie they're coming out with.
Blind yourself, boy. Can you see anything?
Oh man, holy!
Where'd you take the thing off?
I wanted to see what it looked like. What you laughing at?
I closed my eyes in time.
Ooh, anywho.
Close my eyes. I can see.
Oh, I can see like dots.
So maybe
Let's
that's
see.
what they'll do is like Captain Marvel will be like in Part 2, like her movie, like her own solo movie. Will come out.
Mhm. But I think like in Part 1 they're going to kind of introduce her like at the very end of the movie. But the thing is that I don't know how they're going to end the first part of the movie and then go to the second one. You know? I mean,
They
that's
would
like the
they would
only
have
thing.
to like not put her in at the end and whatnot. And
I
then
mean,
be
like the after credits. Sorry,
maybe yeah.
they'll kind of introduce her like she'll fly out of nowhere, and then that'll be that, just that, and then for the second movie, it'll just kind of continue from there. And
Sure.
then, but the thing is that like obviously people are gonna die.
Yeah,
It is
I mean,
100%
Chris-
official that one or
Chris
two people.
Evans or Chris Evans, yeah, Captain America. Chris
Yeah,
Evans.
Chris Evans.
Yeah,
His
he's getting
contract is
older.
up. So Hawkeye's contract is up, and then Robert Downey Jr. I think his is up, but I'm not sure.
No, I think if I remember right, they renewed his.
Did they?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, he's getting older. He's talking about
They
Sherlock
just-
Holmes 3 already,
That'd be sweet.
and I haven't seen the first two. But I mean, I've heard they're good.
They're really good actually. I really like the first one. I don't really remember much of the second one, but they're really good.
Now, granted, I'm not a big Iron Man fan. I'm just not. I mean, he's like Batman,
Wow.
just richer.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
That is true, but honestly, I mean, obviously, I prefer Batman over Iron Man because I mean, Iron Man, all it is just a suit. You know, that he made. He doesn't really have any specific.
And if you
fighting
really
skills.
think about it, they all kind of have like the same backstory.
Yeah.
Too.
For DC and Marvel, pretty much they just copy each other.
Now,
Like there's Superman and Shazam.
Now, granted, I mean, I'm not trying to go from Marvel to DC. but,
Yeah,
I mean, Aquaman. I'm really excited for it.
dude, I am so excited for that.
So I mean, they give us a little bit of previews to that one.
A
So
little bit of previews.
and that comes out this year too. So
hmm
December.
I mean, if you watch the new Justice League movie,
I haven't seen Justice League yet, so
really,
yeah, I need to.
it's pretty good.
I need to.
I love I know I'm one of like the rare ones, but I love the Flash in it. It's so great. Superman, he looks like trash.
He always looks trash.
No, like especially this one. He has CGI to get off his like stupid mustache that he needs to have for another movie or some shit. It's really stupid.
Well,
And it looks like trash.
like
Stop touching each other. It's disgusting.
there you go. Ouch.
Hey, don't hit his wiener like that. That's gross.
What?
Worse.
So anyway, back to Marvel. So yeah, I mean it's going to be weird how they're going to pretty much transfer into like part 1 to part 2 for the Avengers.
Yeah, definitely. Then you'll have Guardians when? Volume 3.
Guardians Volume 3. That one won't come out until 2020. But in 2019, we are treated with Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man Homecoming 2.
I doubt it's going to be Spider-Man Homecoming 2, but I'm sure. Nobody knows the actual name of it. If there is actual name of it, we don't know it currently. But
What's funny though is that they've like tried like twice. I had Tommy Maguire at first as Spider-Man, 3 movies and
I hated
whatnot.
that, honestly.
Everybody hated that one. Then they
Mhm.
came out with like two The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield.
Oh no, just kidding. Andrew Garfield is the one I was thinking of. That one was horrible.
Tobey
I
Maguire
like Tobey
was-
Maguire is my favorite. Obviously now it's the new Spider-Man, the Homecoming one. Forgot his name.
Tom
but-
Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland. I like that, but I just hate Aunt May. She's way too young. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, she's way too young and.
I mean, he like Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland. He's a good age for Spider-Man because he's still in high school and whatnot. And obviously, like any high school kid, he's still kind of stupid. But so obviously, he's gonna make bad
Can I wear
mistakes.
the mask? Yeah.
He's sitting there rocking out and whatnot. But I mean, like also, you see Tony Stark over there, and he's all pissed and.
Now, granted, get a nice little peek of
The
Vulture
Iron. Oh, Vulture?
was pretty cool too.
Have you not seen Spider-Man Homecoming?
No, I have.
Oh, okay. I was about to
That's what I'm
say.
saying. Like the little origin story for Vulture was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got Green Goblin, we got Hobgoblin, we've got Doc Ock. Who else was there?
Doc Ock. Do I like Doc
Rhino.
Ock? That one.
Well,
Rhino? No.
Sandman.
But I mean,
Sandman,
honest-
yeah, and
Sandman.
and Venom
Venom. Dude, I'm so stoked for the new Venom movie.
this year.
with Tom Holland. I think that'd be great. But I could be wrong, but I thought Fox still owns Venom. And then obviously Disney owns the rights to Spider-Man, but I thought it was just Venom. But I mean, who knows? But I mean, I like the trailer for Venom because you don't see what Venom actually looks like. I mean, some people are like, oh, he doesn't show it. And it's like, come on, like that would keeps you on your toes, because you don't get to see what it looks like, and it's just kind of a guessing game. I mean, it's better than like all these other trailers where it shows like pretty much the entire movie, and it even shows the ending and whatnot.
Thor Ragnarok. Definitely.
Definitely that one. That's a good example.
Definitely that one was just I don't know.
But so yeah, I'm excited for the new Spider movie. And then going back to what you were saying about the Guardians of the Galaxy, that one's going to come out in 2020. I've recently saw the first two after forever of not seeing them. And they're pretty good.
I think the second one's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Easily, hands down, the second one. Sparky, have you seen them or not?
Which one?
Guardians.
Yeah, I've seen them.
And what's your opinion on them?
They're pretty good.
Since you're not really into this
I don't watch a lot of Marvel movies.
What do you watch? Your British cooking show? Yeah,
Scary movies.
Grey's
Anatomy. Star Wars.
Grey's Anatomy.
Star Wars.
Oh God.
I don't watch a lot of superhero movies.
What's wrong with you?
Hi.
So, alright, Jesus.
I mean, if this podcast was about Solo, he'd be all over it.
Oh, I'm not excited for a new Solo movie.
I am.
See, look.
Don't knock it until you try it.
Don't
See?
knock it until you try it. Don't don't
Whoa.
crack your eggs before they hatch or whatever.
What?
I don't know what that's
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
And then, yeah, so that's pretty much what we officially know so far is that Guardians of the Galaxy 2020 is going to be like the official one that's coming out. Obviously, they most likely won't have like an Iron Man 2. I heard that they are going to have...
Iron Man 2? You mean Iron Man 4?
Or 4, that's what I meant. But I was about to say, like, they're obviously coming out with Deadpool 2. And then after that, I think they're doing X-Force. Because if you watch the trailer for Deadpool 2, it has his crew within the X-Force. So I'm sure they're going to have a solo movie in the future, like probably after X-Men, since they got the rights to that again, they're going to redo that,
You know, the guy that plays as Cable is actually the same guy that plays as Thanos.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's
Josh
so
Brolin
crazy.
or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty excited.
I mean, it's no different than Chris Pratt doing Guardians of the Galaxy and doing Jurassic World at the same time.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of people do that, like especially nowadays where they do 2 separate movies. Like, for instance, Henry Cavill, whatever you want to fucking call him.
Spock's dead, dude. The original Spock's dead. He's been dead for years.
Yeah.
I know.
Sparky's doing the little thing.
Vulcan sign.
Vulcan sign. Vagina sign, whatever you want to call it.
Corey told me that.
What's wrong with you?
Corey told me the guy Patrick
Stewart
was dead
No, he's
He's
alive.
not.
and whatnot because that's why they killed him off in Logan.
He's retired, I think.
Yeah.
I found him on
Plus he's, like,
Instagram.
way
He's
too
still
old.
alive.
Yeah.
So what? So they killed Hugh Jackman in Wolverine, but is he actually dead?
I've never seen Logan.
You've never seen Logan?
Oh,
Yeah, and I don't want to.
Spoilers.
Why?
It's so
It's
good.
so
It's like
stupid.
it's
What do you
like
mean
the
it's so
best
stupid?
superhero movie next to
Kill
Deadpool.
off Wolverine and
Yeah, but this is like later in the future, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is like after all the mutants are dead and whatnot. We get
There's only a handful.
they introduced X-23, dude.
That's right.
X-23 is pretty cool. Except for like in the comics, she actually speaks English, as in
X-23.
X-23, and then in
And
Logan, she doesn't speak any English.
No, she speaks a little bit English, but mostly Espanol. Sparky?
What?
Tu habla español?
No.
Sí o no? No. Okay.
Look, bottom line to this is if you watch Logan, I'll watch your 1977 The Psycho or whatever it's called, so I can get in Bates Motel.
I've never seen Psycho either.
See, look at
What the hell is wrong with
1977.
Yeah. I mean, I know like the basics.
It's a classic.
And whatnot. Logan's a classic. You haven't seen it.
Look, it's not a classic.
It is. It's already
No,
a classic.
it's
It's been out for like what, 2-3 years or so.
Came out last year.
Last year, fine. I guess it came out last year.
So it's not a classic.
It is. Like immediately it came out, everyone's like, "Oh shit, this is a classic."
You know what's the classic? A good classic that I've seen?
What?
Baywatch.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen
I
Baywatch?
heard so much crap about that. With the one with Rock and Zac Efron, right?
Freaking good. David Hasselhoff's in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah,
come on,
I know
Chandler.
who it is.
Mitch Buchanan and what's the other girl? What's the Pamela?
Pamela Anderson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pamela.
Puss.
Suan. I don't know.
Those are my
Anyways,
glasses.
why are you going blind?
No, I just don't want to lay on them. Yeah, I don't want to lay on my glasses.
Here, let me help you with that.
Alright, so
No.
that's kind of our podcast for Marvel. But yeah, so what do you guys really think is going to happen in the future? Like, who do you think is going to die in
Captain America,
Infinity War?
definitely. And
Easy.
Vision.
Vision? I mean, it pretty much already shows in the trailer.
Bucky's gonna die. Guaranteed.
think so?
Bucky,
Bucky.
look at that butt.
Becky.
Bucky.
Becky.
Becky.
Becky. That's not Becky.
But
Bucky.
I think... What's his name? So Hawkeye definitely is going to die.
Hawkeye's pointless. I don't see what.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
How do you spell his name again?
Black Widow movie, if they can announce it.
They are going to announce it, so she's not going to die.
Yeah.
Because they pretty much already announced it. Which we don't know the date that one's going to come out. At least I don't know either. But
Which will be good to know. Like her backstory.
because we never really saw it. Like the first time we
what
saw
I really
her was in
hate
Iron Man.
though, what I really hate though is that she's blonde in Infinity Wars. I don't like it. Cause she's
Well, the
she's a
thing
red
is
hair.
that-
She's redhead in
Pretty
Iron Man
much
2.
all of them, yeah. Well, then she's like a blackhead. She has dark hair in what the other 2 movies that she was in?
No, they're all red.
Are they?
They're all red. Because you first see her in Iron Man 2, then you
Oh, now that I'm
see
thinking
her
about it,
again
her
in
and Captain America, Soldier of War.
Winter
She has red
Soldier,
hair.
and then both of Avengers red hair, and then Civil War red hair.
That's right. But I mean, who knows? They're definitely going to have like a little backstory behind that as well.
I mean, it's pretty
Obviously.
hard though, no matter what.
'Cause I mean-
Johansson's
She's fine.
she's not married.
That's good. That's an upside. You know, we might have a slight chance. Maybe like a 10 out of 100. I mean, when she is married, then it'll be like a 1 to 100. But who knows? Like right now, we're getting a little lucky.
A little.
Just a little. I
We
mean,
would have to become famous first, maybe.
or just maybe slip upon her, like after she's had like a junk night and whatnot. Like, hey, I'm Christopher Pratt. Okay, what's up? Let's hook up. Okay, cool.
What?
I don't know what you just said.
Nothing. No, don't worry about it.
You saying to drug her? That's.
No, like she's like when she's drunk, like coming out of the
I
party.
don't think
out of
she's
the
like.
club,
I
you
don't
know?
think she gets drunk all that often.
Well, I mean, not that often, but like one of the rare moments, and you know, just stumble
Even
across her.
then, I don't think.
I get drunk all that often. Kidding.
You
I don't
do,
drink.
dude. You get
I don't
hammered
drink.
all
Don't
the
drink,
time.
kids.
Like I see,
I
like a
drink.
bottle of Jack right here, 2 bottles of Fireball.
That was you.
Damn, dude, like you drink a little too much.
You know,
I also see like 20 bottles of Mike's and Smirnoff all over. Like, shit.
That's Corey's old pals.
What
Savage.
the
Actually, why did you say that?
fuck, Sparks?
say what?
You know what you said.
You know what you said.
Like, the fuck,
You
bro?
jerk.
You meanie head.
I meant it.
Okay, well,
I'm kidding.
I say this is
I'm
a
kidding.
good end. Sorry, most of the podcast we just kept going off. We kept talking about random stuff
Oh.
and whatnot.
Is it still your battery light?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You're at
So,
I'm at
Yeah.
2.
two.
hopefully we kind of...
You know?
Anyway, so hopefully we just really kept you guys, or
That's at
even
one.
mostly us, informed on the whole Marvel thing. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Oh.
Let us know what other podcast ideas you guys have for us, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!
Hit that subscribe button too.
Oh yeah, subscribe and also follow us on Facebook. And make sure hit that like button. In 3, 2, 1, smash that like button.
And maybe later on, maybe in the future we'll have an Instagram. And
we already have an Instagram.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, Sparky runs it.
Go like us on Instagram.
Yeah, go follow us on Instagram. You don't really post too much there, but
maybe Twitter, Sparky.
I think we have. I don't know if we have a Twitter. I don't remember.
Snapchat. Definitely Snapchat. We gotta do a Snapchat.
We gotta do a Snapchat. You can run it.
I don't want to run the Snapchat.
Well, we'll have someone. What if you lucky guys can run the Snapchat?
We should just hire someone.
Are you paying for the guy?
Once we get a lot of subscribers and shit, we can just pay someone to just run all our shit for us. Because at times we can just be lazy or like, oh, fuck it, like whatever. Because we're only here to make videos, okay, and entertain you guys. Like shit, like we ain't got no time to do all this social media stuff. Like I don't really have time for even my own social media.
I kind of have some,
just sometimes here and there. All right, well, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
3, 2, 1.